What the flower essences do is they work on the energetic body. And so they're going to that root place in a way where everything, it's also the closest to our own divine essence. So when we come into alignment with our own divine essence, that's when healing occurs at the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. So, I believe that any physical condition starts with the imbalance, starts at the more ethereal level, right? Like there's an emotional hurt or a trauma or, um, you know, ancestral. We've even experienced it ourselves, and we're carrying these kind of patterns into. I mean, what makes you that way, where you worry about people and feel this kind of paralysis when you're so worried about somebody, and having a completely different issue around self-discipline, for instance. Like, what is it that makes us so different from each other? So this is the kind of system that's deeply, it's both intuitive, but it's so specific. It's so specific to the individual and their unique ways of operating and being. How do we get back into alignment with what's natural for us? And the flowers themselves, I think the fact that they're so beautiful, like the beauty of flowers, all of us can attest to that. There's nobody that doesn't think a flower is beautiful. I want to meet them if there is somebody that does. I just want to understand what they're thinking. But so there's that my first book's called Bare Beauty, so I have a thing about beauty, and that beauty itself is a form of healing. Being drenched in beauty, and so we're experiencing flowers from all different levels, but in this particular form, in the flower essences, we're taking the soul of the flower, and the flowers themselves are really ethereal. They don't last very long, right? Like they're the most ethereal of a plant is the flower. They don't last as long, so they're like little angels that come in, and they begin to shift patterns inside of us. One of the ways that I describe it is it's like you have grooves in your brain. This is how I imagine it, like these grooves, and that we're in our groove. We can't help it. This is how we are. But the flowers kind of smooth out the groove and offer a different imprint, a different frequency to begin to shift the old pattern. So we have a chance to begin to experience life in a new way.